James George, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the San Antonio Missions. Festivities are wrapping up. The home opener is up next. Next up, the designated hitter, James George.
James George.
Hey, no one better right now, kid. Here we go.
Out to short. Acuna.
Run it out.
Now 1 out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Garrett.
George steps in with the stakes a little higher after last inning, looking to get something going here for this offense. The pitch. Swing, soft line drive.
Pick up the ball. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Gilliam.
George digs in, looking to close the gap. Rally time.
James
Hey, no one better.
George.
You right here.
That's a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a strike and get ahead in the count. Line drive, that's a base knock.
Find the ball.
1 run is in. Here's the throw.
Now
We hear a
batting,
lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. First and second, 2 outs. Garrett Gilliam getting ready to hit.
Hey, your turn now. No one better. You go.
This pitch popped up. Dungan settles under this one. And that'll do it. They strike for 3. Up now, just 1 swing from tying this one up or taking the lead.
George.
Just missed. Hard hit for a base hit. Runner around third. The throw home. It's offline and the run scores. And this one is all tied up in the 7th. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Garrett Gilliam.
Here we go. Make something happen.
Runner on the go. On the ground to the right side. And steps on the bag for the out. 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. 3-0, here's the pitch. And a 4-pitch walk. 4-pitch walk there, good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. Digging in for the Hooks, Tyler Whitaker. In the dirt, but blocked. No action on the bases, though.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Next one's popped in the air into right. And that's the 3rd out. But they score twice and even it up late. Midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We're all tied up, 5-5. One down. Base is empty here in the ninth.
Designated hitter, Dave George.
Line drive out to right center for a base knock.
Pick it up, pick it up.
So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Runner on the move. Swing, soft line drive, and that's a base hit. To third.
Come on, get out, get out, get out!
And he's got no chance. He's out. Tried to stretch it for third there, but he was out by plenty. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for him. Nice job, even in defeat. Final score in this game, 7-6. A one-run, extra inning win. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
Touchdown and bringing in flavor. The spice is coming in hot. Elevation, I'm on the rise now. Keep heading for the top.
Sound like it's supposed to. I won't break the code. Young son of the we just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone. Calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach. Young in the ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I'm one of the
James George with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star written all over it. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the San Antonio Missions. First pitch coming your way next.
That's the designated hitter, Dave George.
Hey, clutch up, your turn right here.
James George, the next to hit, takes ball one. Runners at first and second with one out. Next pitch, in for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Kicks and delivers. Now 2-1. That one missed inside. One out. Runners at first and second. In the air to left center. Moves up a base, so two away with runners at the corners.
That'll fit the center fielder, number 89.
George, ready to go, looking to set the tone right out of the gate.
Number 94, Marco Castaneda.
Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level?
High middle.
That's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Fly ball out to center. And there's one down.
Batting second, the first baseman, Romeo.
So up next, Romeo Sanabria.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. The 0-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Encarnacion drifts towards it and makes the catch.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 2.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Kai Roberts will hit next. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. There's a strike at the knees.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Pops this one up, foul on the left side. Nyans moving under it. Can't get there, and this one lands foul.
Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Sliced hard, but foul.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
That's out
What
the
a
corner.
take with 2 strikes.
Change
2
up.
outs, bases
Low
empty.
outside.
Up the middle. Williams whips it to first on the run.
Yeah,
They
get
get
out of
the
there.
out. A beautiful play to end the inning. 1 inning in the books here. No score. Bottom half of the second. And now the DH, Braden Carpathios.
Carpathios.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
First pitch
No,
just
that's
misses.
a ball.
Curveball. Low middle.
That one was way off the
Four-seam
mark, and now
fastball.
he's behind 2-0.
Low outside.
Time to show some finesse.
Curveball. Low middle. Changeup. Low inside.
Struck out looking. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Bases empty, 1 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Acuna. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. Pitch in the dirt.
Four-seam
No
fastball.
score here in the second
High
inning.
inside.
No, that's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Right.
Cutter. Middle inside.
This one the other way. And foul ball.
Cutter. High outside.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Next to hit, Ethan Salas.
Low middle.
Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
He didn't like either of the first 2 he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2.
Changeup. Low outside.
2 outs and nobody aboard. And a swing and a miss. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. We're at the end of 2. We're all tied, 0-0. Next is the designated hitter, James George. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
George.
towards left center. Fabian on the move to the alley. Gets there. Got it. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. In the air to left center. And that falls for a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. George trying to find his groove again. Leadoff hitter aboard, no outs.
Seam fastball. High outside. Cutter.
Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the third inning. High in the air, out to right, Baez. Under it. And there's one away. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Albert Fabian.
Strike one.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Here's a grounder up the middle. Williams. The flip.
He's
There's
out.
one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order here. Digging in for the missions, Marcos Castaño. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone.
Changeup. Low outside.
0-2, and the delivery.
That's
That
a
one
ball.
miss. That was a well-executed two-strike changeup, but he just couldn't get the call.
Middle outside.
And that one is foul. We'll try again.
Curveball. Low outside.
Spoils the two-strike offering. Another
Four-seam
coming
fastball.
up.
Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One hit, one left. We move on to inning number 4. Corpus Christi with the lead, 1-0.
Just move. On top of the game, unstoppable. Hard work campaign.
For the mission, the first baseman, Romeo Sanabria.
Changeup. Low inside.
Bash down the right side, but foul.
Changeup. Low inside.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. One gone leading off the 4th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Base is empty, one away. Kai Roberts digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. That one in there. 0-1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Curveball. Low inside.
That's down and in.
Changeup. Low outside.
Liner to right. Dives, but it kicks off the glove.
Four-seam
One
fastball.
away and a runner at
High
first.
outside.
Stepping in, Braden Carpathios.
Oh.
First at bat was a strikeout.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Yes.
Curveball. Low inside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And it's straight to the backstop. Roberts moves into scoring position on a wild pitch, and that erases the double play possibility. Bounced that
Four-seam
breaking
fastball.
ball in the dirt,
Low middle.
and that was all the runner needed to scoot from first base up to second. You can't expect your catcher to handle that
Changeup.
one well enough
Low
to
middle.
keep the runner chained to the bag at first. Gets a piece, stays alive.
Changeup.
One out with a runner
Low
at second.
outside.
That one to first, and that's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
On the ground, right side. 2 down. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Francisco Acuna. Struck out swinging in the first AB. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs.
Changeup. Low middle.
Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. And plenty of time to first. And that ends the inning. One runner left on base. Still behind at 3-0. Nobody out and a runner at first.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
George up for the third time and takes ball one. Chopper to second.
Beat it out.
Castagnon. There's one.
You're out.
Over to first. Safe.
He's safe.
The batter, the center fielder, number 89.
One away and a runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Lucas Spence. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
And we're all even up. Ground ball left side. Verdugo. 2 out.
The batter, the first baseman,
Garrett Guillemette now at the plate. Line drive. And that's the end of the inning. One left on base, but they lead in this one 3-0. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Michael Norm will get to work on holding this lead. George digs in. A frustrating day, but here's another RBI chance. Just missed.
Outside.
Runner at second here and one away. Grounder to third. Sends it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 89.
So now it's the
batter,
four-hole
number
hitter,
2,
James George.
designated hitter, George.
On the ground to third.
Foul ball!
And a foul ball.
Here we go. No one better.
The 0-1 offering. Hard ground ball, base hit. One runs in, and here comes the runner. Throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and the runner
great
scores.
job right there.
And the lead is up to 5.
Number 89.
Man on at first, and now the center fielder, Lucas Spence. There goes the runner. This pitch popped up. Verdugo under it. And makes the catch. On to the bottom of the ninth. 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up. Corpus Christi ahead in this game, 5-0. George was good for him both hitting and pitching in this ballgame. I'm impressed by the amount of preparation it takes for him to have games like this. It's about the hours put in between games, the extra conditioning work, and the mental toughness too. Pretty amazing.
Take the risk, watch the shift, keep your eye on them. Take the shot, I don't miss, on the ride on them.
James George
Batting third,
getting ready
the
to hit.
designated hitter, James George.
Swing, soft line
Find the
drive,
ball, find
base
the
hit.
ball.
And that keeps the runner from advancing past second.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Luis Baez.
1 out and 2 on. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Luis Baez. And the pitch. Out to center. Roberts under it. And 2 away now.
That is it. The third baseman, Yamal Encarnacion.
2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. And here at the plate, Yamal Encarnacion. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Trying to bunt for a hit. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. That was some smooth bunting ability he showed there. Perfect bat angle, dropped the ball down in a great spot, and easily into first on the bunt single. Two gone and the bases loaded. Here's the left fielder, Lucas Spence. Three ball, no strike pitch. That is ball 4, and it brings home a run.
That is 7. The center fielder, number 24, Tyler Whitaker.
Next up for the Hooks, Tyler Whitaker.
Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
Two now. In the dirt. Wow, that is a great job behind the dish there. So the base is all loaded up now. Line drive, and it's caught as they escape the bases loaded jam. Midway in the first, the Hooks lead it 1-0. So digging in, James George. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
No, that's a ball.
Here comes the 1-0.
Huh.
Runner at first, nobody out. Swing and a rocket. Great effort to haul it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Luis Baez.
This broadcast is brought to you by Enrico's Espresso Toothpaste. Get your day started with a shot of energy by using the toothpaste with more caffeine than any other. George at the plate now, and that's ball 1. One out with a runner at second. On the ground to the left.
Come on,
Acuna
you can beat it. You can beat it.
To first. That's out number 2. George up now. A hit here would be a dagger looking to put him away.
George.
Hey, need you now. Your turn.
Oh.
Runner at second with 2 down.
Strike 1.
One and one. Here's the pitch. Line drive. One runner left stranded, but they hold a 2-0 lead. One out and 2 on. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, James George.
Ball.
This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. He hits a fly to center. Roberts gets there under it. And makes the catch. He's definitely capable of more than this. They got the win, but I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game.
Back like they never left.
James George, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes. So up next, James George. Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and he got the take, so he's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching. And the 0-1 now.
Ball.
Williams, the runner at first with 2 out. That one smashed to left field. And that's that. Next to hit for the Missions, Rosman Verdugo. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that'll wrap this inning up. With attractive interest rates and friendly staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust. Ask for Spencer. Welcome back to San Antonio, top of the 4th inning. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around.
That's a ball.
Like others before him, he dominated both sides of the game in the amateur ranks. As always, the question for a two-way player is whether that prowess will translate to the professional level. With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this spot. Grounder to third. Gets it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Luis Baez.
Runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, James George. Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing. Fly ball to right. Rodriguez moving under this one. Gets there, got it.
The batter, the right fielder, Luis Baez.
2 away and a runner at first. Digging in for the hooks, James George. Lined, and that's a base hit.
There you go. Find it. Find it.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Luis.
So digging in, Luis Baez. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate.
Get out, slide.
Not in time.
Jake.
Runner safe. A run comes in on the play.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Picks himself up an RBI. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Next up for the hooks, Yamal Encarnacion. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing, soft line drive. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The Missions lead it 9-1. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Here's the center fielder, James George. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak. Smart pitching out there. He guessed right that the hitter wasn't timed up for a changeup to start the AB.
Ball. Ball. Low.
Here comes the 2-1 pitch. This one in the air to right. Schnell settles underneath it and makes the catch. End of a half inning of play, no score. So up next, Romeo Sanabria.
Romeo Sanabria.
Nobody out and a runner at first. Hammered for a base hit. The runner turns at second. Here comes the throw. And he's out at third, one away. What a terrific throw from center field to cut the runner down at third base. He showed good mechanics and arm strength there. Offense pushed it that time, but it didn't work out.
The center fielder, number 2, James George.
Pitch, no one better, buddy.
George in the box lays off for ball 1. Wasn't a strike, but the changeup away is well located here. He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it. Left-hander, the 1-0. Fly ball, right field. To the plate.
No, he
Safe.
saved.
It's 2-1. Nice team-first approach on that sacrifice fly. Good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate. Nobody out, first and second here. And now the center fielder, James George.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
On the ground at third, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. George stepping in now. All the prior outs fade if this swing delivers. Up the middle, Dungan. Out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Yamal.
So bottom of the ninth, Romeo Sanabria digs in now.
Romeo Sanabria.
The 0-1. This one is labeled, and that one looks like it'll be trouble. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay throw. The tag, out! Nice hitting by the batter, but great defense and a big swing in momentum getting the tag out at third base. That is a lift for the pitcher. We all know he's capable of more, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that. James George, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the... Digging in now, trying to make something out of nothing with 2 outs.
George.
No, that's a ball.
One ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
Grounder left
No,
side.
no, that's
and
foul, that's foul.
Foul ball. That's a hit.
Pick it up, pick it up.
And that extends the inning.
Check your outfielders now, see where they're at.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Garrett Guillemette. Now here's the 0-2. Runner on the go. The other way. And that is a
Find the
base hit.
bag, find the
Lead
ball,
runner
find
hits
the ball.
second and heads for third. And now runners on the corners with 2 away.
That is it. The center fielder, number 89.
Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Lucas Spence. Right 2-2 now. In the dirt, but kept it close. And a fine job keeping it close right there.
That is it.
Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi,
Number
Lucas
89.
Spence. In the air to left. Grabs it on the run. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left stranded. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. Two outs, bases empty.
Number 2, designated hitter, James George.
A laser into the outfield. And that's that.
Hey, no one better, let's go.
George stands in with 2 away and looks at a ball. This one to right. And that retires the side. James George will hit next. 1 for 3.
Ball. Up. Ball 2.
And the lefty. And that's a base hit.
Find the ball.
And they put up the stop sign at second. 1 out and 2 on. And now the first baseman, Garrett Guillemette. Ground ball, left side, could be 2 for Dugo. Over to second, they get out of another jam. It's a... So digging in, James George.
Good job, drive them in right here. Here you go.
0-1 now.
No, that's away.
Here's a fly to left. Fabian has this one sized up. That's the ball game. kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate.